Hello, 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 everyone. Good Monday morning. It is Stacy, that's EY. And I wanted to come out here this morning to share some information with you all. Something that God gave me this morning during our morning intention. I say me and God, our morning intention. Something that God gave me this morning. And I will tell you, it hurt, it stung just a little bit. But truth is truth, and sometimes the truth hurts. And I had to realize that when God spoke to me and said what God said. So I'm going to share it with you because I don't know who needs to hear this beginning, this start of this work week. But you need to shift your mindset, and hopefully this will help you to do that. Okay, you ready for it? Here it goes. I was in my feelings this morning. I was upset about the knee procedure I had last week and how I've lost time, things that I needed to get done for my business, work that needs to get done, exercise that I wanted to do because, I've gained some weight and I wanted to start getting the weight back off. And so because of the knee procedure, I could not do any workouts or anything. I couldn't even go to physical therapy, which was an excuse for not being able to work out before because I was like, I'm doing it in physical therapy. At any rate, so I was just having this conversation with God, and it was the whole woe is me, right? And as I was having this conversation, I heard God say to me, little girl, right? Because that's the way God talks to me. Little girl, look at here. You got to stop placing blame on everything external because there are always things that you could be doing. And instead of sitting here making excuses and calling them reasons, if y'all remember that video, instead of sitting here making excuses and calling them reasons and placing blame on everything external to you, you've got to start taking some accountability for what you could and couldn't do, for what you should and shouldn't do, for what you would and wouldn't do. And so I'm sitting there like, God, you kind of tripping a little bit. You kind of being a little harsh on a girl, right? You know what I've been going through. And God said, all of those are external factors and situations that have nothing to do with your abilities and capabilities. So God gave me an acronym for the word blame. B.L.A.M.E. B.L.A.M.E. B, believing. Oftentimes, it's our foundational belief structure. If you know anything about the tree of humanity, it's our foundational belief structure that hinders us from being able to move forward with a new thought, a new reason in a new season. So we're constantly believing things that we really shouldn't be believing, or that we really don't believe. We've actually decided to subscribe to it and call it a belief. The second one is L, lies. The lies you tell to yourself. Why are we constantly lying to ourselves? We're lying to ourselves because the truth sometimes is harsher than the reality, and we don't want to face it. So right now we're believing lies after. After means it's already passed. So instead of showing up and doing what you're supposed to do in the moment, we want to look back and say hindsight is 2020. Well, no, ma'am, no, sir. You actually can do things in the present so that you're not looking in the rearview mirror at what you did or didn't do. So believing lies after, now the M, minimal, minimum, use whatever word you want. Why we put forth minimum effort and expect maximum results? So we got to stop doing that. If you want something, you got to go all in order to get it, right? So believing lies after minimal effort. What effort are you putting into whatever it is that you want to get done, or whatever it is that you want to accomplish, or whatever it is that you feel is your calling in life? Are you putting effort in those right areas? Because if you're putting forth effort, but it's not in the right area, you're not going to get the results that you're looking for. So stop placing blame. Believing lies after minimal effort. Stop placing blame. That's external to you. And you are in charge of your own destiny. You got to go for what you know that you are supposed to have. You've got to go for what you know God is trying to give to you. You've got to go for those things that in your gut, in your heart of hearts, in the core of your being, you know you were placed on this earth to have and be. So that's it. That's just what I want to share with you all this morning. Stop placing blame, start taking accountability. And by the way, it's Monday, start of a new work week, start of new opportunities. So go after those things that you know you're supposed to have this week, today, starting today on Monday. Remember, you can make today better than yesterday, strive and work for an even better tomorrow. Stop placing blame, start taking accountability, because mindset truly is everything. Take care.